space out here in the woods. Start here, switch around. You see what's going on? Brought to you by Starlink and Power Pack. Yeah, yeah, Starlink's just yeah, yeah, Starlink's just cut out a little bit. Sorry about that. Let's try again. I can use this stove to contain fireplace. Uh, Lunch, wood. So got tarp set up, little cubby in case it rains. I got a place to sit. Can sit here out of the rain. And it's got a little hatch. Goes up into my bedroom. Just pretty much just a bed and tablet and medicines. Shit, you'd even get old. Keep a propane bottle up in here because it gets cold. If it gets too cold, propane won't work. So I keep one in there. There's a view. The river's just over there, about 100 yards. Yeah, this is a free site. One of hundreds in New York. People don't realize how many there are. I'm kind of glad everybody doesn't know how many there are. It's not the one I was originally planning to go to. The one I was originally planning to go to had somebody in it. But it's nice. This is a nice spot. Good secondary spot. It got way, way, way colder last night than expected. Because I also quite a ways up in the mountains. It got higher up, so the temperature went down quite a bit. Yeah, looking up my little house here. So yeah, it got down to like 23 last night. So that was cold. It was very, very cold. I learned I need some boots. I need a better heater system for up there. My sleeping bag worked fine. My literally $25 Walmart sleeping bag, it was good for 30 degrees with my down comforter over top of it. I was toasty. So that all worked fine. All the cold weather stuff worked fine. I didn't have any cold weather shoes. I wasn't even thinking. I didn't have cold weather shoes. But I did have extra socks, so that always helps. I'm surprised Starlink is working. Welcome, everybody. If you missed it, I'm just sitting here up in the Adirondacks, doing some cold weather camping. Like I said, things I need a better heat system, a better power system. The solar panel I've got's barely charging today because it's like crazy cloudy. See, it's just all clouds. Yeah, we're alive. Hi, Pursuer. Yeah, we're live. We're hanging out up here in the woods in my rooftop tent. So I gotta come up. I think I might go try one of those diesel heaters or some sort of low voltage electric heater. I don't need a lot of heat up there. Just something to take the chill off before I get into bed. That's really all I need. A better solar system, definitely a bigger battery pack that can go 2 days without. For about an hour. But it seems like Starlink's working. Haven't seen the Ranger today. Usually the Ranger stops at least once over the weekends at every site. Usually see him pop in. I haven't seen this one. I made a stupid mistake today. I haven't been hiking in 20 years or more. Hey, Josie. Oh no. O-N-O. 0-N-O. Whatever. Josie? Josie? Whatever. I haven't been hiking in years, and across the street's a trailhead. Hello, Olivia. Welcome. And I saw the sign. My brain just wasn't functioning. It said it was to go to a waterfall on the river. Yeah, it's been 20 years. It's been a long time since I've been hiking. I live in the Adirondacks and I don't hike. I just got fat and old. Now that I'm losing weight, I want to hike again. I've lost almost 60 pounds. I want to hike again. And the sign said the trail was out. I'm camping now. I'm back at the car, and I wasn't planning on hiking. This is the best part. I get to the sign. There's a trailhead near where I'm camping, and I said, "All right, what the heck?" And I went over to the sign that said, "Oh, it's only a mile and a half out." So it's like, okay, I can do that. Yeah, I forgot when you do a mile and a half one way, you still got a mile and a half to come back home. So it turned into a 3 mile hike, and for somebody that hasn't hiked in ages, uh, yeah, that made life a little bit of a trip, a little bit longer than I'd expected. Yes, I have had a $50 donation. I had one the other day. I did. I had one from one of my regulars who watches all the time, Stu. He gave me a 50-pound donation, so it's actually a $65 donation. But today's my lucky day. Well, thank you, Sophia. Much appreciated. I always like lucky days. Yeah, sure. I'll get up and walk you around again. I did at the start, but I didn't have anybody watching. We'll take you a little tour here. There's the main fire pit, but we can't use it now because of the burning ban. Get marshmallows to stick on the fire. Yeah, we can't use the big fire because of the drought. There's my rooftop tent all set up. I'm probably one of the few people that's decided to turn a Volvo into a overland setup tarp. The Boreas River is about 100 yards over there. And nice spot here. Big clearing here. So you get there's another fire pit over there. There's a shitter over there. So you can get a couple more campers in here, or bigger campers. I'm gonna have to get my name to read your names, or my glasses. I better grab my glasses real quick. But this is where I'm set up. We're on the Starlink. Don't have a lot of battery power because the solar today is not charging. Yeah, we're still 60%. We're good for now. Hold on to that wagon, no more coming. Yeah, I know, I'm upset. That's the XC70 with the 6-cylinder straight six turbo. It's a beast. I love it. Got 250,000 miles on it. My glasses. I never wear my glasses, but I can't read the type on this. And now they're going to this SUV, stupid use of vehicles style. Hey, Blessing Townsend. Sorry, I had to get that to read my name. Read your name tag there. So, yeah, they're not having any more. The wagon's kind of depressing. I'll keep this one going for as long as I can. There's my cooking area. And like I said, I got a nice tarped area. In case it starts to rain, I can tuck back in there and still cook over here and sit. My big fireplace, which takes all this giant wood. Have to say about firewood, heats you 3 times. Heats you once when you go get it, heats you again when you split it, and heats you again when you burn it. I have no idea what that bird is. Well, he's apparently not happy. And I don't have my program on that tells me what bird's what. But so yeah, that's it. There, I got my glasses on. Now I look old. Hey, it's Symphanatic. How are you today? I'm out in the woods on my Starlink. How you doing, sir? Out here, my rooftop, chilling. Went on a hike this morning. I had a Q&A sticker. No, I have no idea what that is. It tells me to try it. No, I'm not trying anything like that. Oh. Yeah, enjoying myself. It got a little cold last night. Hey, Kevin Guthier? Guthier? I butcher names. That's what I do well. But yeah, I'm doing real life stuff today. Getting back to nature, just chilling. My glasses are crooked as hell, so I wonder if I can see anything. But got cold. Like I said, it got cold. It got down to. It was supposed to get down to 30, and it got down to 23. So it got really cold up here. But I'm used to it. And like I said, I made do. I stayed warm. I made the mistake of shutting my tent up too much last night, and everything was. I woke up once last night, and the entire inside of the rooftop tent, the entire inside of it was all ice. It was all frozen. My breath had frozen to the walls. So yeah, I opened up the vents, and it's all dry up there now. But yeah, it was crazy last night. Tonight's supposed to be well above freezing, so it won't be as bad. But yeah, we gotta figure some stuff out. Like I said, I haven't done cold weather camping in forever. I've been hiking in 20 years. I camp all the time in the summer, but it's the first time cold weather camping in a long time. And I'm enjoying it. Listening to a good audiobook. Jack McDevitt, uh, is Priscilla Hutchins series, the Academy series. That's it, the Academy series. On the second to last book. Yeah, should finish that out today. I'll be heading back home tomorrow. Like to stay longer, but I can't this time. I gotta get used to bringing my dog out. I gotta get her used to being out here now. That's the next step, to bring the little one. But it's too cold to bring her right now. So I'll probably do one more camp and probably one more camp with cold weather if I can get just a couple more things squared away and put everything away until next spring. TNT, hey Bree Martinez, TNT. I could use some TNT, warm things up. But right now, it's a gorgeous day. It's cool, cloudy, but so I just did a 3 mile hike, which for me is insanely long. So, like I say, I'm fat and old, so there is that. But I'll sleep tonight. 67. Oh, I'm not that old. I'm up there, almost 60. Halloween is coming. I know it. Halloween's coming. I usually don't do much on Halloween. I usually hide because my dog hates people. And my new dog hates people more than my old dog hated people. So, yeah. Who'd ever thought? I got this new puppy, and she's a little tiny 12-pound dachshund, miniature dachshund, tiny as hell. She was abused, and she absolutely hates people. Like, cannot stand people. She likes me. I can pet her. She likes my mother and father, but they can't pet her. That's where she is right now. She'll go out for them. She'll go for walks with them, but she was abused. She was a rescue from a puppy mill, and she was just abused so bad. I mean, she sits in my lap all the time. She sits on my neck. She's a great little dog. She just people all together scare the hell out of her. It's not that she hates them. She's terrified of them. She's just 15 months old now. They had bred her at less than a year. She had puppies at this puppy mill, less than a year old. It makes me sick that people would do that to a puppy. But and it was a scam. I knew it was a scam when I got there, but I took her anyways because I couldn't stand to see her in that situation. So now she's trying to learn to live with my parents when I go away because I do travel a bit and can't take her all the time. So she's got to learn to do that. But because can't take her to the races, the noise is too loud. And it's not safe for dogs at racetracks. Just a bad combination. So I can't take her with me when they're racing, but I will start taking her camping. Jesus loves you. Yes, I hope so. Everybody else thinks I'm an asshole. So it's a good thing he loves me. Nobody else does. Thank you. And who is that? Gerald Way's vampire? Garrett? Yeah. Yeah. Everybody else knows I'm an asshole. But yeah, so I figured I'd just sit and chat and tell everybody how I'm doing. Show off my sitting here in the woods, seeing if the Starlink will actually. Starlink's working well because I found an open spot. It didn't work at the first spot I was at. I was in the woods and it didn't work at all. Pumpkin. Yeah. And hey, to all my people who are, mostly my Flight Sim fans, longtime fans of the channel, thank you all for still hanging in there and hanging out. I know big change. I've been doing Flight Sim for like 3 years, and I'm going to stop for a while completely. 2 more flight streams left, but I want to thank everybody for coming along, hanging out, and supporting all that. But I'm still going to do gaming. There'll still be members only stuff, but there's going to be a lot more real life stuff, the trains, the out camping, stuff away from the computer. Smokey and Yogi. Hey, there's Gunner right there. Well, thank y'all for hanging out and helping me out. And there's one of my big supporters right there. Not so much supporter, but friend. Mr. Hanger Studio 713. How are you today? Yeah. Yogi Bear's dead. Look the song up. It's absolutely hilarious. I've been subscribed to your live streams. Cool. Thank you. Going to be more personal live streams because I couldn't believe how well the train live stream did. I was on the train. I was at the train station. I had over 1,000 views. It just blew my mind. I've got a couple train trips coming up. I've got one the first part of next month, the 12th, I think. Doing a crazy train trip on there from Plattsburgh, New York, down to Albany, spending the night, getting on the train at 5 in the morning, going to New York City, Express, and heading to DC for the day, literally for the day, and taking a special overnight train back that pulls off to a siding and stops so you can sleep and gets back into New York City at 5 in the morning the next day, and then get back home on the Adirondack, back up home to Plattsburgh. So that's going to be crazy, but there'll be some live streaming on there. Definitely be some live stream aboard the train when I have service. Thank you for subscribing and liking the channel, liking the video. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's so quiet out here. There's traffic. I mean, you can hear the traffic from just about anywhere, but there's not a lot of traffic. There's like one car every 5 minutes. It was beautiful. There was, like I said, I did find another spot yesterday, but I checked and I couldn't get Starlink service anywhere. And I knew I wanted to do a live stream today. So I left that spot and came down here. I do know there's a couple of really open spots, which are nice to hang out in, which have plenty of room for Starlink signal. You're a kid? Well, that's cool. I swear a lot, just so you know. Just so you know, I swear a lot. Just putting it out there. If that offends you, you might not want to subscribe. Mostly what I do is stream games and swear at them and do some live streams and train stuff. I don't know how far away I can get from my Starlink. Probably can't too far. I can't get down to the river. But it's all thick woods. Most of the leaves are gone. I wish I had cell service. I could take it down to the water, but Starlink's not going to travel that far. Oh. Well, they're paying around here. You'll check the power usage. Yeah, we're still almost 50% used up. What the hell's a... I had a Q&A sticker. What the hell's that? I don't want to do that. Uh-oh, I push buttons. Let's try a stupid thing. You have to put up with me. I have no idea what this is. You gotta go with red. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no clue what that is about. Dogs. Yes, I love my dogs. Got my dog shirt on. My dog shirt. Dog shirt, Mazda hat. No idea what that sticker's doing. It just told me to do it. I do strange things when it tells me to do strange things. Take you for a little walk over to check out this old fireplace. There's a couple old fireplaces. I mean old fire pits. On there, all falling down. This is in Minerva, New York. If anybody's wondering where this actual site is, if you go to, it's between Minerva, New York and Newcomb, New York. The Boreas River crosses the road. Somebody's trash. I pick up more trash than I leave. I always make sure I leave. I clean up everybody else's mess when I leave. But it's right where the Boreas River crosses the highway, right by the Moose Pond Club Road. On the opposite side of the road of the Moose Pond Club Road and the opposite side of the bridge is where this campsite is. It's free. In New York State, you can stay at this site, and there's another one just before here. There's 3 spots here. In New York State, you can stay 3 nights for free. And Sabito, welcome. Sabito, I don't know, I'm going to screw that up, but you can stay there. We have thousands of sites, well, hundreds of sites, not thousands, but there's hundreds of sites in New York State where you can stay 3 nights for free. And you can stay up to, I think it's 2 weeks with the $5 for a $5 permit pass. That's to prevent people from setting up for a whole year in one spot. But all you gotta do is go to the site, even if you want to stay more than a week, and you just call the rangers station and tell them you're going to stay for 2 weeks. Then the ranger will come out and give you a $5. You give him $5 and he gives you a pass, and you're good for the 2 weeks. So 2 weeks for $5 is really cheap. Now, it be advised, there's no showers. There is a lot of them don't even have toilets. So there's that. You know, there's not a lot of toilets. There's no showers. You jump in the river if you want to get wet. No, I'm here till tomorrow. I only staying 2 nights because, like I said, I got the puppy at home, who my parents are taking care of. That I gotta get home and deal with her, and just got a lot going on right now. But there will be some when I get the better solar power and the better system next spring. We'll definitely be doing some longer trips, much longer in the woods trips when I have better stuff to do it, better equipment, and when it's not so hot and I can bring the dog. So stuff like that. Looking forward to it next summer, doing a lot more of this. I was slowly accumulating gear for the last couple of years to get back into it. There we go, back to my ugly mug. So I'm surprised that Starlink's doing really well, and it's not taking up as much. I only dropped it once, and it's not using quite as much power as I thought. So, hey, Kara. I know Kara. I know Kara from Jersey, from the racetrack. But, so yeah, there'll be odd streams from now and then for right now. But oh, congratulations, Gunner! I hear you're doing some really good things behind the scenes. I'll say that to you. Yeah, it's quiet out here. I'm enjoying it. Yes, I do have a heater. I do have a heater, but I don't like it. So there is that. I have a small heater. I only used it for like 10 minutes last night to take the chill off. But it's a lit flame inside that little space up there. And that's not comfortable with that. I wasn't comfortable with that at all. And of course, I have my. This thing's a godsend. This thing right here is crazy. It's one of those little smokeless stoves that burns like 99% of the wood to dust. And it only uses little tiny shit like this. Or just little sticks like that. I have a little buddy. I didn't bring my little buddy. I have one that sits on top of here. You put it on top of there. But even the buddy, I don't, there's not enough room up there for that. I got to get something that's battery based or one of those external diesel heaters. Yeah, a little diesel heater. You sit on the ground and run the hose up into it. Yeah, I got to come up with something like that. Because I like an open flame inside that little space. Because last night I moved just right while it was just warming it up to take the chill off. And it almost caught my blanket on fire because it got close to it. So I want something that's not flame based inside there. I don't care if it's got a flame outside that's blowing the heat inside, but I don't want it to be the other way around. So there is that. I do have a little buddy. I bring it. I didn't bring it this time because I bring it because I can set it up and keep my feet warm. I gotta get some new boots. I got some wool socks, but I gotta get some new boots. And I bought new thermal under the thermal long johns. I bought some of those. So I'm slowly getting there. Found out last night I needed better shoes though. Holy shit, my feet got cold. Even I had them sitting right next to the heater, the fire going all night. Yeah, show me because I actually have the big buddy that has the 2 tanks. I have the little buddy and the bigger one. But if you can show me a way to use either one of them so that they sit outside and the hose goes inside, oh hell yeah, let me know. I'll set that shit up quicker than snot. So yeah, definitely show me how to do that. Because I have the big twin tank one, and I also got the adapter so I can run it off a 30-pound tank. So there's that 20 or 30-pound tank. I had the adapter and the filter for it. So is it just me or can I get rid of that fucking sticker? I don't like it. How do you get rid of it? You have the hose. It works great. Well, shit. Show me. How the hell do I get rid of that? I don't know. That's what happens when I play with these things. I don't know what I'm doing. I want that sticker gone. Drag here to end it. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's better. I want the fucking thing up there. I have to wear my glasses to read the fine print on these. Yeah, I don't give a shit if I even got to buy the hose. Commercial product. I'll buy the fucker. I'd like nothing more than to have it outside the tent and just blowing the heat in. You know, do it here. Oh, there, I'm back. Something broke. Oh, there, I'm back. Something broke. You screwed me up. Yeah, you fuck. I pushed the link on here and it shut off my stream. Thanks. Appreciate it. I lost everybody. Typical. I should know better than to touch shit like that. Thank you. I'll definitely look at that. I have to order it today, so I got it for next week. I'm going to go back to the one by the house. There's one by the house that I think without leaves on it, I can get Starlink. It's right on a big lake by a dam. I'll probably go there. If we get some more nice weather that's not super cold. There. Well, I've been at this for 30 minutes. That's plenty of time, and I screwed it up for 5, thanks to Gunner. Much appreciated. But yeah, this is gorgeous out here. Like I say, it's an 8-pound take to it, run it for 8 hours a day for a week. Oh, fucking awesome. I'll definitely have to look at that then. I need something I can just stick out here on a shelf and run the hose up in there, so it's I don't have to worry about anything catching on fire up in there because it's such a enclosed little tiny area. And that thing may look big, but with my, I'll show you, my sleeping bag up there. That's it. It's literally, there's that much room without my sleeping bag there. A lot of, you know, a lot of room for anything else. So this is the heater I've got. What's that heater I got? The heater I've got is this one. It's great. Freaking throw some heat. That goes right on top of the stove, and the flames heat the thermal mass. There's stainless steel mass inside there, and it heats up. So it throws a lot of great radiant heat, but it's too fucking close. I mean, that's how it's way too small to have an open flame in here. So yeah, if I could put it out here and just pipe it up, it'd be great. Ugh, if it goes 8 hours, it's even better. I'll have to shut it off, just leave it on all night and stay nice and toasty. Yeah, I've been on about 30 minutes. I'm going to get back to the audiobook and checking some messages before I run out of Starlink. Well, I don't run out of Starlink, I run out of battery. I need a much better battery pack, bigger solar panels, and a heater. And we lose Starlink just as that time happened. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Yeah, I think on low setting, it'll run for like 40 hours straight. Holy shit, yeah, you don't need much heat in that little tiny spot. Hey, Chris, how's it going, brother? It's beautiful out here. And nobody, just me. Just me, fuck everybody. Nice and quiet, nobody around. And then what I do, invite you all to come in and hang out with me. I think on how, yeah, definitely look at that. But I'm going to get out of here. I want to check some stuff before my battery dies. I'll check some messages. But thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Much appreciated. And well, I guess I'll let you see my ugly mug. I look so strange. I'm so skinny. Oh, shit's hanging off though. It's like, ooh. Crazy. But I'm going to chill out, listen to my book, and hang out. I got to get a drone. So, $10. But yeah, a drone for whipping around out here. But you can get in trouble in the Adirondacks. There's certain parts of the Adirondacks where there's no motorized vehicles. And God bless you too. Absolutely. God creates amazing things. I mean, just look out at the world. God creates amazing things. So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. I will be seeing y'all hopefully in a new one. If you like this content, there's going to be more, probably more towards spring, but I need to get more into these live streams. I like it. And these live chats. And thanks to my regulars too for coming and hanging out. Icarus, Gunner, all the new people. Much appreciated, everybody. And we'll catch y'all on the next one as soon as I figure out how to stop this thing. Anybody know? Flip, mute, hide, live, retouch. It doesn't have stop. Thanks, everybody. And you all have a great night or day or whatever it happens to be. Bye, guys.